Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new live stream here. As tonight, I'm going to do my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership round 11 Canberra Raiders versus Premier Eels preview here as well. And if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please give it a like and subscribe here to the channel as well for more loads of content there coming in the near future as well. And let's get up to 600 subscribers as well before the end of this month. So we're going to go straight into the preview here as well, as this match here between the Canberra Raiders and also my team will be played at on a Saturday there at 7:30 p.m. Kickoff there as well. It's going to be played at GIO Stadium there in Canberra there as well, which is the home of the Canberra Raiders. There's obviously, and the temperature there. It's obviously going to be pretty cold as well, which is the challenge there to always go down to face up against the Canberra Raiders there as well. As you know, I just checked on the weather app that it's going to be 17 degrees down there as well, which is going to be much colder than it is from where I am obviously. So it's going to be, the ball. Let's hope it doesn't cause like any frostbites and that, because it's pretty painful. Touching the ball in the cold as well, especially just taking the contacts as well. And hopefully we're going to bounce back, but it's going to be a very important week just after our embarrassing loss against the Gold Coast Titans as well in Magic Round there, conceding 26 points there, which is very disappointing as well. And the plays that we could have executed well as well. We could have won there in the last minute there. If Gufferson didn't pass into the inside there as well to Sean Lane there, and just not play some hot potato there as well, which is beyond ridiculous as well. And enough breaking about. Let's get into the team list as well. So the team list here for the Canberra Raiders as well. So the ins and outs, they got Hopper White there as well, Corey Haranara there as well, Harley Smith Shields there, Hopper, Peru, Trey Mooney there as well, which I believe Smith Shields, Peru, and Mooney are all in the reserves. And James Skiller is out. And for the ins and outs there, for us as well, is D. Donasi, which is in the reserves there, along with K.Y. Rowell, Matthew Ardori, and of Hickey Ogden as well, and also Sean Russell as well. But the only outs as well, which is a massive out there, is Mitchell Moses, which is it's a worrying one. But I'll tell you why that we should not be worried going into this match, and I reckon our halves there are going to be fine if they can also handle it in the cold. So going through the Canberra Raiders throughout 1 to 17 as well. So at fullback there is Sebastian Chris as well. On the wings there, it's Albert Harper White as well, with Jordan Rapiner there as well. And in the centres as well, it's the captain there, Joe Croker and Matthew Tomoko. And in the halves there, it's Jack Wyden and Jamal Fogarty there as well. And in the forward pack there, in the front rowers as well is just probably there, Joseph Tarpany, and for the hooker there is Zach Wolford, and in the back row there it's Hudson Young there and Elliot Whitehead, and at lock there it's Corey Horsburgh, with the bench there, Tom Starling there as the utility there, Emagula, Basami Solo, and Atta Mariota. And for the 8th man there, in interesting enough, Xavier Savage will be put in there for the 18th man as well, which is quite interesting there as well, to put Hopewadi there over Savage as well. But you know, Hopewadi, I reckon he's been going pretty good as well. You know, on the wing there for the Canberra Raiders as well. And yeah, on his days he can be an absolute gun as well, Hopewadi there. So yeah, he's a player there, not to really underestimate as well. The same that we should have not did there with Keon Pereira, but it looks like we did. And you know, Gutherson got exposed with the chip as well. Now here's our 1-17 here. So a fullback there. So it looks like the profile pick there as well. It seems like it's brand new there as well. It looks like Davey here. He hasn't been taking his photo yet, but yeah, you know, yeah, all of the profile pics as well with the jersey. With the jerseys as well, it's brand new there. So it looks like the NRL has finally updated all of the photos as well, and yeah. But our 1-17 there as well for us. So a fullback there, it's a captain as well, King Guffo, and on the wings there it is Micah Seavall with Hayes Dunton as well, and in the centres there, it's all Pan there as well, with Bailey Simonson there as well. In the halves there, it's Dylan Brown and Jake Arthur, and in the 4-pack there, it's William Gregg there, still there, with Junior Barlow there. And as for Hooker as well, he will be face up against his old club as well. Is Josh Hodgson there as well for the first time, and Sean Lane there in the back rows there with Ange David there playing his second game for his return as well, especially getting that try last week as well. Assisted there by Dill Bags. And at lock there, it's Jermaine Hopgood as well. He's been fantastic as well. He's been making about like 132 offloads as well throughout the season, which is absolutely just incredible. In the utility spot there, it's Bryce Cartwright there as well with Brandon Hands as well. Ryan Madsen there, and finally it's Makahisi Makatoa there, and for the 18 man as well, and Sean Russell there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the reserves as well. I still fucking don't get why Dijon RC is not in the 14th utility bench as well. But hey, that's Barafa for you, and I don't think I need to repeat myself in previous videos anytime longer, which I'm pretty sure you'll get the picture. And yeah, so you know, I also forgot to mention it's Bailey Simonson also up against his old club there for the second time, and you know he did. I think he did get himself there a try against his old club as well, but you know he did play horribly defensively defensively there as well. But he was playing on the wing as well. But this time, he's playing in the centres as well. And so far, like when he first started in the centres there, he improved a little bit, but he was still not great. He was still shit in defense as well, in my opinion. And his attack there, I was, it wasn't bad there. He started to show much more of his strength as well, and also his speed there. And in Magic Round, he started to show much more commitment there as well, as what I've seen. So I'm hoping that he's going to show much more commitment there over the weekend as well against Matthew Tomoka, which is going to be a tough matchup. Matthew Tomoko is very good defensively and also can really have the strength as well, and also the speed as well. So it's basically speed versus speed there in the centers as well. So we're going to see on how that's going to go. But both players as well do have at least maybe. I feel like that Tomoko, he does can get himself over there as well. But I feel like the Simonson in the sense as well has improved much more on his ball skills as well, and also can support Mike Seaver there much more. I don't know why he's been brought back there to Haynes Dunster there as well, but yeah, I feel like that could help out Hayes Dunster there much more in attack as well. Dunster, his defense, man, it's been absolutely just atrocious as well still, but he can take some hard hit ups as well. That I've seen, which is quite interesting. That he can take those hard runs as well, and those hard contacts there, but he can't break through easily there still, and we're still waiting there to find his full potential there to unleash as well. And I know that our issue there against the Newcastle Knights, we weren't giving that much ball to Mike Seaver as well. And I know the Govson, he gave much more ball there to Mike Seaver, but I feel like we're ignoring also Hayes Dunster as well. I feel like the Dunster has not been also getting that much ball as well, and I feel like recently we're just relying on the forwards there, too much as well. And Gutherson, if he can be much more confident there as well, to find a one-on-one draw pass there to Mike Seaver as well, and to also to get to shift it along there to Bailey Simonson as well, and to also maybe try to at least find and an offload there to Bailey Simonson as well, and to try and break away there with the inside support there to hasten. To the outside support there to hasten there as well. I reckon we're gonna score much more points than we should as well, and defensively, Dunster, I reckon the Simonson might also be able to help him there as well, which I reckon Simonson's defense there has also improved a bit there as well in the centres as well. And I feel like the Simonson, if you have that commitment there as well, and also against his old club as well, who knows? There could be some some heated moments as well, and some Raiders fans, well, they're gonna get pissed if he's going to perform this well as well, but another elephant, Jacob Arthur is going to replace Mitch Moses as well. Now, I feel like the people are kind of over reacting there as well. Now, I know that Jacob Arthur, he is young, but he's not. He's not much of a bad player as well. If he can play the short kicking game there quite well as well, and he can have some ball skills there in his hands as well, as he has shown there in the past as well against Manly there. But I feel like if Dylan Brown, he's been improving non-stop and been trying to get back to that 2022 form, as Browfer is strictly trying to get back to him there as well. I feel like in this game, the Browfer is fully focusing on Dylan Brown's skills as well. And I feel like the Dylan Brown, as what I've seen on his Instagram there, I just got a feeling that he's going to put on a great show, and something tells me that he's going to find the touch as well, that he has been reaching his peak there from last season. So I reckon he's going to find the peak touch as well tonight as well. But he is going to come up against a much more stronger, much more supportive, and much more ball skilled player 5'8" there, in my opinion there, Jack Ryan. And he can play a bit of the centres as well, which is something the Dylan Brown can also play there a bit as well, and can have the inside support there with Andrew David as well. And if he can find more of that as well, since it looks like him and the shoreline combo is not working as well it was from last season. So if you can find something there with Andrew Davey, since the Lane and the Brown combo is not igniting at the moment as well, I reckon he can get the job done as well. And if he can attack there much more there as well in the first half there as well, where Simonson and Dunster is going to be, I feel like that's going to give much more confidence there on the right edge as well. And yeah, that's when the whole team comes into play, and comes also into the mindset there to play so well in the cold as well, that our handling areas as well are not going to be over accelerating there as well. And we're just not going to panic, and we're just going to play smoothly there as well. And yeah, Dylan Brown, he'll just just put in the dummies there as well, and try to find a space as well. The way that he was trying to do, from last game there as well. And yeah, now for the 4-pack there, for us, Hodgson come up against his old club as well. Now, before I go into him as well, and also the rest of a 4-pack as well, especially a bench as well, I'm going to go into the live chat as well. I'm just going to check on how much people are watching as well. Hello there to Mike, to Michael, Joshua Lewis. He said South with 5.5 star are paying $18. Tigers are going to cause the upset of the decade. Ooh, now I wouldn't be surprised if the Tigers. Sorry, well, I will be kind of surprised if the Tigers are going to cause a massive upset as well. But South's been the contenders as well. I still feel like they're going to win, but it's going to be a much more close match than what others think as well. This is a rivalry match as well, and it's been going on for old ages. Ages as well, especially Balmain and the whole South Sydney rivalry there as well, and the whole story behind it as well. Pretty much explains it all. So yeah. Now going back to our fourth pack as well. Sorry, no, to Josh Hodgson there. My bad. Now Josh Hodgson, man. Oh boy. Now what can he do? Well, I'm going to expect the same old shit as well, the same old basic skills as well. I'm hoping the hands is going to do the job as well, better than what Hodgson can do as well. But maybe Josh Hodgson by his advantages there as well, and what others in our team there can't handle there as well. Maybe is that he's an Englishman, and I'm pretty sure he can handle the cold much better there as well than the rest of the team. Now I know he hasn't been playing in the cold there for a while, but I still feel like with his genes and the fact that he's an Englishman, I'm pretty sure he's going to handle the cold there much better than the others. So in that case, well, I'm hoping he's going to use advantages, advantages there as well. To basically just to use the fitness much better than what he has been using it in the last couple of matches there as well. So yeah, four pack as well. Jermaine Hopgood, he has been absolutely just amazing as well with the offloads as well. By 132 offloads he has been making there in the last couple of games as well, and throughout the season. I just reckon that he's going to be an absolute strong as well. And if he can get himself there in the challenge as well, and also getting those hard hit ups as well, there's amazing post contact meters as well in the middle as well against Corey Horsberg there as well. Then I reckon that he's going to have a strong game as well, and he might be able to fatigue the Canberra Raiders defense as well. But you do have Tarpany in there, Hodgson Young as well, and the Canberra Raiders defense there. If you can, maybe in the second half as well, just to try and push through the same way as what he's been trying to do there in the first half. Then I reckon as the Canberra Raiders there, they might fatigue much more there in the second half as well, and that's when it's going to open up a gap there for Hopgood as well, and that's when he's going to be able to offload much more, and who knows, he might be able to get himself a double, which is a bit cool, but who knows. For Greg, man, I reckon he was very, very good there last week as well. I feel like he needs to play much more minutes as well to get those strong runs that we have been trying to get as well. Since RSG is out as well for a long time period, so I'm hoping that Greg is going to get us much more minutes as well, and yeah, I hope the rotation there with Makahesi Makatoa there is still going to go good. Now, Makatoa, he is still doing the job as well. He didn't make the same crazy amount of meters as well as we did it against the Newcastle Knights as well. But who knows? I reckon he's just going to do the job as well. But it's going to be quite interesting on how Bro Alpha is going to try and get William Greg there much minutes as well, and to also balance it out as well throughout the rotation. Now for Madison, boy, he did actually made a lot of tackles as well. Yeah, he's just been a tackling machine there, in my opinion, as well. Thank you. Now, like, Sean Lane, man, he has not been on form as what he was there for last season, but with the help there of the impact there with Madison, Madison is going to play so good as well. With the amount of tackles that he makes as well, I just reckon the Madison. It looks like he might be. It looks like he deserves to start more there. The Sean Lane there as well, with the way that he's making the tackles, the run meters there as well, and yeah, for the 8th man as well, Sean Russell. Well, I reckon it's a good thing that Sean Russell is in, but I will much more rather DJ and RC as well, in case if Arthur, if it's not fit enough as well, or either if Jack Wyden gets like a big shot on him there as well, or either maybe just probably, or like one of the full pack as well. Will maybe just do like a dangerous tackle there on him as well. Then I feel like Deaton RC is much more safer option, and much more smarter in my opinion. But I do see that the Hayes Stuncer he is still good for. Sorry, man. I'm just sorry. Just give me a minute. Fuck me. Okay. Just let me think. Now I can see why the Sean Russell is in the 8th man as well, because Hayes Stuncer, he does have a history of bad injuries there as well. which is fair and understandable as well. But like I said, I've been saying it for rounds and rounds. We need to have RC in the 8th man as well in case if Arthur goes out, because halfback and also a kick game is the main reason on how a game there. Our attack there goes smooth and well as well. And yeah, now throughout the head-to-head as well, the main plays there to target it for us. So Joe Croker, he loves scoring up against Parramatta there as well. Now I know he's been old, but man, I reckon he was fantastic, fantastic there again at Magic Round as well. And I reckon he's just been strong as well. He's beginning the support play there for Jack Wine as well. And I reckon he's a main worry for us to not open up a gap there as well, especially with Sivo. He can still open up the gap there, still up against Harper White as well. And I'm just worried the Croker, he's still going to have that type of ball skill as well when they're going to try a 1-1 draw there, pass it all the way there to Harper White as well with his speed as well. So that's something to look out as well. And I'm hoping the Gufson is not going to throw another intercept as well against another winger as well, the same way as what he has did there from last week. And yeah, now that's pretty much the only plays there that I'm mainly concerned about. But yeah, Jack Wyden, he has the same abilities there as well as Dylan Brown. But the king game there from Jamal Fogarty there as well, with his bombers there as well. I reckon if the Canberra Raiders there are gonna be strong there, with Corey Hosbrook there as well, and also Hodgson Young as well, then I reckon the Fogarty is going to put a lot of pressure there on Gufson there as well, with the bombs that he's going to try and produce as well, especially for the kick chases as well. For your speeders like maybe Rapiner there for a crossfoot kick. Or maybe just to try and get someone there as well. And that's something to watch out there for. And yeah, I reckon if we're not going to be careful or either aggressive there in the forward pack as well, and to not create those amount of missed tackles as well, along where Hastings is, then I reckon we're going to be in this game quite strong as well. But the Raiders, they're going to be committed as well. And, we have won against the Canberra Raiders as well at GIO Stadium as well. And I reckon the Canberra Raiders, well, they're looking like they want to retain the strong home record as what they were before we got the drought there as well to end it all there back in 2021 as well, when Isaiah probably absolutely just destroyed the Canberra Raiders on the night as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. And for the final parts of this preview as well, it's going to be the tips as well. So my first try scorer there, it's going to be. I reckon I'm going to go with anytime. I'm going to go with the first try scorer there as well to be. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go for a bold one here. I reckon the Bailey Simonson is going to be going over for the first try scorer as well. And my anytime try scorer there, who do I have for the first try scorer there? I think it was damn. I couldn't remember. I think it was damn. I forgot. I think I'll search up on my tip video right now. Just give me a second, lads. Just give me a sec. My first try scorer there. My bad. I'm going to change it. It's going to be Joe Croker. I'm just very worried on how we're going to defend against Croker as well. I know that we defended against them well in the past as well. Back in 2021 as well. A C-Bus super saved as well during the COVID bubble as well. But I still reckon for my anytime try scorer as well is Bailey Simonson. My halftime score is going to be the Canberra Raiders there to hit in front as well by 12 points to 6. But I reckon we're going to come back there as well. And I reckon the Dylan Brown is going to have 2 try assists as well. And I reckon the Marcus Sivo is going to run more than 150 meters as well. And I reckon the full-time score is going to be 16 points to 20 as well. And I reckon we're going to hold on there in the last 5 minutes as well. And it's going to be a very, very important 2 points on the ladder as well. And that's going to make us if we do win on Saturday nights, as we are sitting in 30th place as well, and the Canberra Raiders are sitting in 9th as well, looking to go into the top 8 as well. Well, we're going to be if the Warriors if they lose against the Bulldogs there, then I believe we will be sitting in 11th as well. And which will be good for us. But that's gonna be it as well for my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership round 11. Canberra Raiders versus Premier. Oh my god, I can't even fucking say it. Parramatta Eels preview there, and if you bring it to the channel as well, please give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel as well for more loaded content as well in the near future as well. And lads, let's get up to 600 subscribers as well. And sorry about the whole stuttering that. I'm working on it, and I'm sorry about the whole stopping that. And I promise that I'm going to work on it much more with my stuttering there as well. It's frustrating. It pisses me off, and I know that you viewers are massively annoyed by it, and I hope to improve much more with these previews. But I hope you guys, enjoyed it, and I work very hard to get these previews up to here as well. It's not easy to be a professional analysis, and also person to preview this match as well. But I'm pretty sure I got everything here that I needed to say, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the my God, I can't even speak it, lads. The Brisbane Broncos and the Melbourne Storm live reaction here as well, live at 7:30 p.m. And yeah, but anyways, take care, stay warm, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But as always, this has been National Sports Slow here. Take care, and this whole slowing it stops right now. Take care, and peace. I want to end it, please. How do I fucking end it? Just give me a sec. How I can't even. I need to reach for the thing. Shit. Just give me a sec. And I am sick. This is awkward now. Fuck me. Just give me a sec, lads. I'm just trying to reach for the end stream bar because this fucking laptop is a piece of shit. Just give me a sec. Okay, that should do.